Hey, this is Marchant of the Marchant Training Method, and in this video I'm going to share with you how to get what you want in only 3 steps. Now you might be saying, wait a second, didn't I just see a video of this guy saying you can get what you want in 1 step? Well, upon further reflection, I found out I was missing 2 steps. Actually, there's probably more than 1, 2, or 3 steps. It's probably a lifelong process of getting what you want. But let me just share with you these 3 things that I have found to be true, at least in the process of getting what we want. Step number 1 is you are going to need information. Whatever it is that you want education, you want to learn how to make more money, you want to learn how to lose weight, get stronger, you want to learn how to get healthier, whatever it is you want. Relationships, you are going to have to get some information. You're going to have to learn some things in general. Maybe when we're talking about relationships, you'll have to learn some general things about relationships and boundaries, things of that nature. With money, health, fitness, there's some things you're definitely going to have to learn. Now, the problem is if we get trapped in this first I of information and just hang out here and think that information alone is going to help us get what we want. You'll end up having what I have, which is a whole library of books, most of which you don't have the time to read, and then you find out that they all say the same thing and you've wasted a lot of money on books. And you have all these books in your house, and your wife complains about all your books, and your kid takes all your books off your shelf and starts ripping pages out, and well, geez, now I'm just talking about my life. So let's get back to the video. But in all seriousness, I'm just being silly now, but in all seriousness, information is key. But don't get trapped into thinking that information and information alone is the savior to help you get what you want. It's just another tool in the toolbox. Sometimes you'll need some information, and sometimes information is just going to be information overload. Okay? So that would be the first I. The second I is going to be inspiration. In order to get what you want, you're going to need some inspiration. And typically, these steps that I'm kind of going through, there's going to be 3 I's, 3 steps. They kind of go in this order. Typically in the beginning, somebody says, I want this. They seek out some form of information to educate themselves, to learn something, to go find someone that knows about a topic, talk to them, find some things out. If you get trapped in that first step, like we just discussed, you're an intellectual, you're going to own a lot of books, have a lot of great words, you can articulate a lot of things, but your life still won't reflect what it is that you want. So usually after we get information, then we figure it out, we need some inspiration. Now that I have this knowledge of what to do, I need to get inspired to actually get off my ass and go do it. So that's the next I, is the inspiration. Now here can be the trap with the inspiration. We can go to things, go to events, sign up for programs, be around people that are very inspiring, but that too is not the end all. At some point, all this inspiration can lead us to just going to a bunch of pep rallies. And what I found is this to be true. There tends to be, for the most part, this is a huge generalization and just a huge projection upon society and culture, so I'm going to own that before I say it. People tend to be in 1 of 2 camps with the information and inspiration. You get people that just want to hang out by themselves and read books, and they think the information is going to save them, and they have a lot, you talk to them and they can really articulate themselves well and talk well and describe things well, but they lack the inspiration to really go get it done. So things aren't getting done. On the other camp, you have inspiration. They're around people that are like, yeah, man, we're going to do this, and this is going to happen, and it's a lot of great talk. The dreams are big, they're around people, they're positive, and you're around and you're like, whoa, I feel energized already. But likewise, with these people with information, there's actually not a whole lot of stuff getting done. Because although they have the inspiration to do, they don't always have the know-how to do. So When you can kind of marry those two approaches, get a little bit of information and get a little bit of inspiration, and not kind of hang out in those two realms too much, but just get enough that you need, just enough information, just enough inspiration, I find that those two alone are very powerful. They can get you going. But there's a third step. That third I is introspection. I invite you to consider this. Whatever it is you want, go get all the information you want on it. Go get all the inspiration you want on it. But at some point, I would invite you to consider that you might want to introspect on why it is you want what you say you want. I would also invite you to consider this. Ask yourself this question. What would it mean to me if I got everything that I say I want? What would that mean? Now we're getting into a whole nother realm of depth. Now we are starting to swim in the deep end of the pool because we're actually reflecting, digging in, and discovering more about why we're seeking out information and why we're seeking out inspiration. I found this to be true with the first two I's. There is definitely some positives, some powerful things, the light side to those things, getting information, getting inspiration. But if we just hang out in those two first realms and don't dive into the introspection, we are going to be just circling like a dog chasing its tail with either information or inspiration, chasing after the next book that comes out on a topic, chasing after the next certification, chasing after another degree, or we're going to be signing up for the next seminar to boost our spirits, going after the next coach that's going to rah us into inspiration. And again, none of those are inherently bad, nor are they good either. They just are. But I've just found it can easily become a dog chasing its tail, looking for more inspiration, more information, when really what might be needed is more introspection. So, thanks for watching. That's my 3 steps to getting what you want. Get some information, get some inspiration, and then finally, and what I find the most powerful out of those 3, is get some introspection on why it is you want what you want. So, thanks for watching. Please visit my website at www.marchantmethod.com. The link is below. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment below. I'm really interested in what you have to say on this topic. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer those to the best of my ability, give you my version of what I think the answer may be. But I'd also be curious to what you think, and I'd love to learn from you as well. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.